Our thought for the day today, as we celebrate the feast of St. Joseph, the solemnity of St. Joseph. We read about him, as the foster father of Jesus, the husband of Mary. And with associations like that, it's no wonder that he doesn't have a lot of speaking parts in the Bible. But just because he doesn't have a lot of, quote, lines doesn't mean that he is not important. Of course, he is incredibly important. It's the line of David. But one of the few stories that we hear about Joseph after Jesus is born is one that doesn't really make him out to be a candidate for the Parent of the Year award. And I know circumstances were different, so you cannot compare now to then. It's kind of different circumstances. But when Joseph and Mary accidentally leave 12-year-old Jesus behind in the temple, they are filled with anxiety. In Luke chapter 2, verse 48, it says, "When his parents saw him, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, 'Son, why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been looking for you with great anxiety.'" We hear this story and we see Joseph and his imperfections, you could call it. I mean, like I said, I know the circumstances were different. It's not like they were being irresponsible parents. It was a different time. But they didn't do it on purpose. They were filled with anxiety because he was lost for 3 days. But this is a great reminder that there is room in God's plan for our imperfections. Joseph was meant to be Jesus's father, not because he was perfect, not because he was flawless, but because God's plan was perfect. And Joseph cooperated with God's plan. So we have to ask ourselves, do we feel like our mistakes or our flaws disqualify us? Like God can't work through us because we don't have the talent, we can't speak, we can't lead, we can't. Do you feel like your mistakes keep God from working through you? Because I'll tell you, God is way more powerful than any of your imperfections.